season for you. Hi, Baker.
Thank you. Hello.
Happy Super Bowl.
Whew.
The phone thing's always sketchy.
I don't like that at all.
I don't like that at all. I'm
No.
so sorry. You're here. It's great to see you. We just had
see you guys.
Derek Brooks,
Yep.
comedian Burt Kreischer. They're like, max contract, let's effing go. For Baker, how are you feeling after this year?
I feel good. You know, little recovery time now, as you know. And
Yeah.
But it was a fun season. Like, just a great group of guys, and just enjoyed it. We really did.
You didn't talk a lot. Was it hard for you at any point?
No.
Come on, like to speak your mind. I'm giving you a lot of credit for, you like to speak your mind. And it has to be a big discipline mentally to not do that. Like, was it difficult?
Well, I think when I was speaking my mind in prior situations, it was a lot of negativity. Now, in Tampa, when I got there, it was a lot of positivity. So it's different circumstances. It wasn't like I was refraining from saying anything. But there's definitely been lessons learned along the way of when to say things publicly and when to say it behind closed doors. But it was a great place.
You know, it's the shadow of Brady that you walked into, and you did it seamlessly and beautifully. Something you can speak to. As when a Super Bowl, everything sort of leaves. The cultures may be similar, but it's incredible to see what Baker's done. It's crazy. It's awesome.
Yeah, it is definitely incredible what you did. I mean, how you bouncing around, going to a couple teams the prior years before, then you landed in Tampa in that situation as well. They were salary cap strapped. They got you for a great deal, and you kind of had to prove yourself. And you came in this year and you proved yourself and had the best year. And you did it at a place in Tampa where, you know, they didn't know what direction they were going in. And I feel like you put them and kept them on that map, you know, in the right direction as well. And I mean, I'm sure they're going to do good for you in the future, you know, coming up. I mean, which they should, deservedly. And just overall, man, it was great to see that success. I love Tampa. I love that organization there. You know all the guys in the front office, Jason Light, all the players that play there as well. I mean, they have a great team, and they got a great core of guys as well in Tampa that were there before I even got there, and then that were there, won the Super Bowl with, that are still there as well. And they're winners, and they want to work hard, and they're always going to be, you know, up there in the playoffs and contending for a championship.
But
I would say.
What was different about Tampa for you than other places, or what was different about you in Tampa that made it such a good match?
I think some of the things Gronk alluded to, like the people in the front office. There's a lot of people that don't get the recognition or credibility behind the scenes that really make a lot of decisions, and personnel-wise, and just that make things go day to day. That a lot of special people there, and it made it so seamless just to go in, and it's all about winning. How can we help the guys win? How can we put them in the best position to do that? And that's where you see the greatest organizations and the people that have sustained success. They don't have the extra BS they have to navigate through. It's just how can we put these guys in a good position to win?
You have this like knowing smile about you that you've had all year. What is that? Like you just feel, I think you feel like you fit.
Yeah, and where I'm at in life right now is a lot of things have gone on the past couple of years, and now it's a lot of good things happening at once. About to be a dad.
I know,
and so just a lot of things. You know, had a one-year contract, a prove-it deal that I knew going into it. I was like, all right, I'm gonna do everything I can to set us up for the future, but just enjoy it along the way too. You know, just finding a way to have fun playing football again, and they made it easy.
I love that. Now you're weighing your options because you are a free agent. We want you back in Tampa, but you're gonna hopefully be the belle of the ball, and you're gonna get wined and dined, and you know people are gonna be sending you gifts and stuff to come hang out at their facility for your future. What are you weighing? What's like most important to you, especially now you are going to be a dad?
Yeah.
Your priorities are changing. You're growing up.
I want to win. Obviously, money's important. Like if you say otherwise, that's not true. But I want to win. I want to be able to enjoy it. I want to have a chance to play for a Super Bowl and not be doing media row like this, and just be in a good organization. That's kind of what I weighed last year going into free agency as well. Being in a good spot to have success and just weigh those options.
How does Mike Evans weigh into your options, your math at all? Because he's a free agent too. Hell yeah! Tell me about that.
Absolute
well,
beast.
He's a free agent, so is Baker. You two talking about this?
We both have to do what's best for ourselves, but I would. If I'm back in Tampa, I would love to have Mike back, and the guy deserves to be a Buck for life.
You love him.
Yeah, Mike Evans definitely deserves to be a Buck for life. And he's not just one of the best wide receivers, underrated wide receivers, one of the best underrated, but he's also one of the best guys out there as well. He does so much for the community and for charities in the city of Tampa without even putting his name on it. He just does it under the low, and it's just so great. He's just a great guy just overall.
I wish he'd be a little more obnoxious. Like, I wish he would take a victory
That's
lap.
just not who he is, though.
But I would just, he deserves it, though. So we
Yeah.
have to keep talking about him because he just will never put himself out there to be talked about for all the insanely amazing things he does in the community. And by the way, this is the first season of Mike Evans' 10-year career that he had led the league in touchdowns. He had his most yards since 2018, so you and him clearly have a little chemistry.
When did that
That's
connection
amazing.
start, would you say, with Mike? Was it OTAs? When did you get to
A little bit,
Tampa, right?
So
You were there for
I was there for the whole
OTAs.
OTAs. He showed up for mini camp, and I didn't realize how fast he is because he's a big dude, but I
Yeah.
didn't realize how fast he was. So there was a couple go balls early on that I was underthrowing, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to let this thing go. But just the constant communication as the year went on, and I think he loved the system that we were in and got comfortable with it, and so we got to move him around a little bit instead of just letting teams play the safety over the top every time. So he got used to it, and we just got more comfortable as the year went on.
I love that. You're partnered with Advanced Auto Parts, spreading awareness that false starts kill drives. What do you guys have in store for this week?
Yeah, so National Car Battery Day is actually next Sunday. So this Super Bowl Sunday is a big day, but
Okay.
February 18th is a big day. So if there is one false start during the game and you register for a chance to win at aapfalsestarts.com, you can get free car batteries for life. Not your car life, but for your life. So you got to enter for a chance to win, but that's only if there's one false start. And I think we both know that false starts are pretty annoying. So you don't want your car battery dead. You don't want any of that. Just trying to stay ahead of the game.
Yeah,
You sound like a
drive
dad, Baker. You sound like a dad.
Okay,
Are
I
you
can
ready
tell
to
you
be a
this.
dad?
I live, me and Baker kind of live near
We're
each
neighbors.
other
Oh, really?
in Tampa. We're not going to say where, but we're kind of neighbors. So
Okay.
if my car battery ever dies, I'm going to find his house. I'm going to be knocking on your door for that
We'll
car
find somebody
battery,
to
bro.
change it because I don't know if I'll be the one to
No, you're going to
actually-
change
The
it.
whole
You gotta
point,
know how to change
Gronk,
it
the
as
whole
well.
point of the sponsorship is that your car's never going to run out of its battery.
I don't have
because
his company
Advanced
battery. I don't
Auto
have the
Parts.
Advanced Auto Parts battery.
Well, here,
so I'm
here
gonna get the
I am
Advanced Auto
offering you a
Parts battery.
chance. Here I am offering you a chance to
All
have
right,
that.
I'm coming
Okay.
over then. I'm
Yes.
switching out my car battery.
Yes, it's a good reminder for everybody out there. Quickly before you go, your OC, Panthers now. What
Yep.
are they getting?
He truly is the most positive guy I've ever met. And at first, I was like, there's got to be something buried in the closet.
He's
like
too nice.
He's too nice. So, and I have sort of a pessimistic approach. And you try and, as a quarterback, you try and poke holes to the game plan and do all that. And it was just a nice balance. Like he's, even if we'd lose on a Sunday, you come in Monday morning like, guys, what an opportunity we got coming up. Backs against the wall. We have to improve, but we get to do it together. And it's just like that approach is so rare in football. And I had never been around anything like it. And I think for the guys that, had been around a pretty stressful environment, it was new and refreshing for them.
I'm pretty cynical and negative. I also would not want to give somebody my phone. Like I'm very much built like you are, tearing things apart, looking at. He helped you be optimistic. What else helped you get to the place that you are right now?
Just all the stuff I've gone through in my career, the ups and downs, and the cliche saying of control what you can control. Trying to truly have that approach each day and
Hard.
saying, all right, we got a new opportunity today, new opportunity this year, this week, whatever it may be, and take advantage of it.
It's amazing. Okay, we love what you're doing with Advanced Auto Parts. Your battery will not die. Is he going to make this freaking kick as you bring in Steve Young? Is he going to make this kick on Sunday?
I think so.
He hasn't slept all
think
night.
so.
Now he's going to start drinking. Now then he has Gronk Beach on Saturday, Baker.
I'm gonna,
Jules and Dola are showing up, so there's no telling what's
Let's
going on
welcome
there.
in. I'll go grab Steve Young and bring him to the party.
yeah, you're right. When Jules and Dola show up, you don't know what's
Hi,
going to happen. I
Steve.
might not even be there for
I'm
the kick.
Ken.
I ran into Dola at the airport, so
We've met many times.
He's a
love
man.
him.
I love him. Maniac.
he is.
Dude, and those little guys, they can recover like no other, man.
No other.
On the football
Thought I'd bring Steve Young to hang out with
Oh,
us.
man.
Absolute legend, one of the Bay's best.
Baker,
Sorry, Steve. Good to see you.